One of the top questions I get asked as someone who reviews this CurrentBody LED mask is, when does it go on sale? When is the best price? And that price is happening right now. I'm told that this is the deepest discount of the year, 20% off. Use my code CBHelen, link down below in the description and also in the comments, and save tons of money right now, because you can look all year long. I've seen up to 15%, but I track these prices and I can tell you with assurance that right now, 20% off is the highest it goes. You don't have to wait till Black Friday. It won't be cheaper on or after that date. They started the sale now. So this is the CurrentBody LED Series 2 face mask. I've been using it for a year, and I'm gonna tell you my honest thoughts and why I like it so much. It takes a lot for me to give something a full endorsement, and I'm giving this my full endorsement after 1 full year of almost daily use. So I've already used this morning, and by the way, you don't have to use it every single day. I think it's like 3 to 5 times a week is the recommended amount. It's great. The quality is very good. I've never had any issues with it. All the lights, of course I can't look into them, they're quite bright, but all the light bulbs in there are still working after a year. It's just been flawless. It feels high quality, it looks high quality. The straps are all still in really nice condition. You know, it barely looks like I've used it at all, and I've been picking it up almost every day for, I started in October of last year, like late September, early October of last year. So it has been more than a year, in fact. So I had the Series 1 before this one, and that's great too. I mean, if that's, what your budget is, definitely nothing wrong with that one. It is different though. It lies completely flat. This one has a contour that goes here under your chin. It's got this chin area, so it doesn't lie as flat, but there are a lot more LEDs in it, and it does target like the chin area, and it's got more, I think, in the forehead, as I recall, and also just, I think, around the lip area, which is an area of concern for lots of women. So it's not an inexpensive device. There are a lot of inexpensive devices out there from companies you may not have heard the name of, and I would not suggest going with any of them. I mean, even if you don't go with CurrentBody, you want to stick to a name brand and not just one of these sort of fly-by-night companies that may not be around in a year from now. Having used these since 2022 or 3, sorry, I get it confused. It might even be 2022. Having used exclusively CurrentBody products, I really do stand by the quality of the actual masks themselves. I've never had an issue with them, and I've been using them for years. Now, what I did prefer about the Series 1, very honestly, was that it was more modular. I like that this part popped off. I like that it was a bit flatter and easier to just tuck away somewhere. This one does take up a bit more space. I just leave it in a basket, funnily enough. I mean, not this basket, but I just wanted to show you, I kind of leave it in a basket near my bed, and in the morning it's the first thing I do. I'll just like roll over and put it on sometimes, because I won't lie, one thing to consider in buying these masks is your own level of compliance. Like, you might be very gung-ho at the very beginning and it's easy to use it for the first 2 months, but wait till the 8-month mark rolls around. Sometimes you'll be surprised how it is a struggle to try and fit it into your routine, and you get distracted by other things in the morning. So that has been my tactic, is just to keep it right next to my bed, and I pop it on first thing in the morning. Full endorsement on the Series 2 CurrentBody LED face mask. And now let's talk about what I think it's done for my skin, or hasn't done for my skin. So I'm 48. I am closing in on my 49th birthday. I'm very much who this mask is targeted for, and I have found it's really helped with my dry skin. I pretty much don't really have dry skin anymore, and I really don't know where else to attribute it to other than using this mask. That, and it's really helped with seasonal winter blues that I get. I find the extra light just really helps me to feel a bit more cheery and a bit more peppy, and I noticed this months ago, actually. Even when I first started it, it was like the first winter, consistently using it, because I had been not as good when I first got the Series 1, but with the Series 2, I decided to get really serious about using it, as much as I could. It was like the first year that I didn't have a big bout of seasonal affective blues. I'm not gonna call it full-on seasonal affective disorder, but definitely winter blues, and I didn't get that last year, so I'm looking forward to that happening again this year. So the other thing to know about the CurrentBody Series 2 mask is that it is full of LED lights, and they are nice and strong. And that is an issue with a lot of other brands on the market right now. Wirecutter recently did an article saying that CurrentBody is excellent versus Omnilux. There's nothing wrong with the Omnilux contour, But the thing is, the CurrentBody Series 2 is as strong as the men's version of the Omnilux, if that makes sense. So do with that piece of information what you will, but the contour, which is marketed to women, is not as strong as this CurrentBody Series 2 LED mask, according to that article. If I remember to do so, I will link it up down below as well if you want to do some comparison shopping, but maybe your mind is already set on the CurrentBody Series 2 LED face mask. I fully endorse it. I don't say that about that many products. I really don't. It takes a lot for me to come around to say that I think that something is working well and I really like it. If you don't believe me, go back and watch all my other videos about this. You will see the high level of skepticism I have on pretty much anything that lands on my desk that is PR. This was sent to me for free, so I think that it is important that I disclose that I didn't pay for it with my own money, but when I got it, when I unboxed it, those were not sponsored videos. You know, these are my genuine, authentic opinions, which I've been encouraged to share on this device. I also just want to share that I was not paid to specifically endorse any claims of this device, but I am in a sponsorship deal with CurrentBody just to let you know about this sale. Just wanted to be completely clear there. I'm allowed to say whatever I want. I'm allowed to make whatever video I want. So this is just like an awareness campaign basically for the sale. If you're watching this in November of 2025, if you're watching this later, all of what I said still stands. I feel confident telling you that this is a good LED face mask. I have no problem recommending it. And all I'm saying is I wasn't paid to specifically say that. I was only asked to mention the 20% off sale that's going on right now. So don't hold off. If you do want to wait till Black Friday, some people do. I mean, that's fine. But the problem is everybody else is doing the same thing. So I don't know what the thinking was behind starting to market this at 20% off so early in November, but it is a smart move because that way they can probably better figure out distribution and, you know, spread it all out a little bit. Even if that's not their thinking behind it, it is a really good tactic to make sure that you get yours in a timely manner. Like, can you imagine if people just wait till Black Friday, how crazy the shipping must be on that day? So they're not doing that. I think that they're trying to like extend the sale season and make things easier for everybody, including you, I guess. So it's not going to be like 50% off on Black Friday. I can pretty much assure you that. Or I don't know, maybe you have some sort of superstitious reason you like to wait until then. I don't know, but I have confidence in what they're telling me. I have worked with them in terms of just like being in touch with the PR department over the years. And so what they've told me has always been true. I have no reason to think that it will be otherwise. 20% off, that's a great deal. They have other devices too I'm less well versed in, but if you are interested in the neck device, which I own, I just don't use all that much. I mean, I'm covered up now. It's cold here. I would have to like make an effort to take off clothing to to wear the LED device, but for some people that is a primary concern. That's on sale too. I think actually all their devices are on sale 20% off. So yeah, link down below, and from that link you can navigate further around on their site if that's what you want to do. And again, please do use my code CBHelen. I have a second code too, HelenAve, just in case for whatever reason the CB Helen doesn't work, but it should. All right, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.